Let's go now to Sydney, Australia, to our next question. That's from Rachael Wong. And Rachael, I should say, actually, you're CEO of the think tank Women's Forum Australia. So fire away.
Yeah, it really is a privilege to be discussing these issues with such influential women. My question today is, when are we going to wake up to the insidious objectification of women in culture, for example, through films, advertising and pornography? These shape misogynistic attitudes in our society. How can governments address this?
Mary Robinson, let's try you on Rachael Wong's story, which is about the sexual objectification of women and how that's, how they're depicted, easy access to porn and, advertising and in pop videos and all the rest of it.
We need consumer revolt against that kind of objectification, that misuse of the image of woman to sell products, etc., in a very sexy way and so on, and also the problems of social media that Ellen was talking about. But we also have to be careful that we don't, intrude on freedom of expression and have a censorship that can be counterproductive. It can actually cause another kind of reaction. I mean, it goes right across the board. Women, when elected to high office, do suffer from, complaints about how they dress, how they speak, how they walk, how they smile. It's a much tougher world for women in public positions, and we know that. And part of it is the fact that we allow an objectification, and it's how we really try to counter that by having a society that values gender equality and that will not tolerate as consumers this objectification. It will take time.
All right, Rachael, have you got any ideas yourself about how governments can address this problem? Because that's a question you posed.
Yes, I mean, I couldn't agree more that we need to ensure equality across the board for women with men, but I really don't think that we can do that unless we seriously address the issue of pornography. To recognise that porn is normalising violence against women and that it is conditioning men, many from when they are just young boys, to view women and girls as sexual objects to be used and abused. And this is to say nothing of the sexual violence and exploitation that takes place within the porn industry itself. I think it's time that governments acknowledge the inherently destructive nature of porn and regulate it accordingly, like they do with other harmful addictive materials.
All right, thanks very much indeed, Rachael.